In 2016, I was heavily addicted to my phone. This was because of everything that my phone held inside, and this was social media. I was on my phone 24/7 for a good 6 months, and this allowed me to have the most anxious life. Every single time I walked into a room, I felt like everyone was staring at me and analyzing me. The reality is that nobody cares for more than 5 seconds about what you're wearing or what your hair looks like today. But every 5 minutes, I had to check my phone. This gave me such a sense of validation, which is obviously super unhealthy. Even when I would be hanging out with my friends, if other people texted me or Snapchatted me, it made me feel so wanted or included. So I decided to give up social media. But I literally remember countless times when I was addicted, when I just felt down, and then I'd post a picture and I'd watch the likes and comments pour in and I'd feel better about myself. And it was honestly sad that I couldn't do it on my own. I needed that crutch. I couldn't just grab a book or call a friend or go to the gym to feel better about myself. Even watching TV would have been better than using others for approval, using these numbers like 100 likes versus 300 likes. It was unhealthy, and I didn't realize how unhealthy it was until I stopped. This detox was so freeing. I felt so much happier by the 3rd month without it. It was a lot easier to stray away from my phone when I didn't constantly have to check my Instagram posts, my tweets, my Facebook timeline, my Snapchats, and other people's stories. Now, without being on my phone all the time, I don't wake up with a weight on my chest. I started looking forward to things. I was genuinely happy for other people when good things happened to them, and I felt like I was on cloud 9. Now when I'm down, I actually talk to my friends who build me up and have the same attitude that I do. And I may have been forced to because of the lack of social media, but I'm happy that I was forced to, because sometimes you need to be pushed. I stopped basing my self-worth on this crap, on people that we don't know, who we don't genuinely care about, and who don't genuinely care about us. That might sound harsh, but you only genuinely care about maybe a 1/5 of your followers at most. And there are pictures of people that you barely know, the things that you don't care for, and it's all to prove to people that you are happy and have a life. I realized I was only taking pictures to post them for my followers, but I don't even know most of their last names. I didn't take pictures to make memories, it was just so others would see me. The amount of energy that we waste on posing for others, commenting so people will like us, or even subtweeting is just incredible. I came across a quote, and this is the quote that made me want to give up social media, and it said, "Treat your parents well, because one day you're going to look up at your phone and they won't be there anymore." That really hit me hard, because they're the reason why I'm in this life. They're the reason why I'm here. I don't want my phone, something that's so insignificant, to be the reason why I didn't live to the fullest and I didn't pay attention to the people who were there, because they're only there for a small amount of time. And the bad definitely outweighed the good. After 30 days, I stopped feeling the need to please people, and I felt more free. I felt less pressure to stay friends with certain people that were toxic. Instead of spending the first hour of my morning going through Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, I spent time actually meditating and getting rid of my anxiety, or getting ready for the day like an actual productive human being. And I became more social because I lost social media. I couldn't feel instant gratification of friendship from scrolling through my feed. I practiced more in-person talking and getting to know people. And trust me, it was way more satisfying and refreshing than stalking their Instagram for 20 minutes. You actually form real relationships. And lastly, I honestly became more empathetic, and that was probably the most important thing, is I learned to put myself in other people's shoes more than I already knew. Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely going to go back on Instagram and post every once in a while, but I'm never going to go back to living in this virtual world.
The only love I ever found, oh Angela, it's a long time coming. Hope it lasts. Were you safe and warm in your coat of arms, with your fingers in the fist? Did you hear the notes, all those static codes in the radio bits? The strangers in this town, they raise you up just to cut you down. Oh Angela, it's a long time coming. lost in me.